Hello my amazing food lovers. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I prepare this yam porridge with sweet potato and plantain. Come along guys, let's cook. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel House Kitchen UK. Please like, subscribe and click the notification bell. So this is the plantain I'm going to be using to cook my porridge. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to wash it. It's always good to wash it before you use it, just because you don't know who have touched it. And with the yam, it's good to wash it because there is always sand in the yam. So you don't want to be peeling your yam and you have sand and the yam is so dirty. So it's always good to wash it. So I'm just going to peel it and just make sure that any bad one, I will just take it off. As you can see, taking off some of the part of the yam that is bad. So now I'm just going to dice it to the size I want. So you can dice it smaller than this, you can dice it bigger than this, but this is the size I wanted, so I just dice it like that. So this is my plantain. I'm just going to dice it as well. I always use the plantain that is not fully ripe, so it's like half ripe. Please don't cut your plantain the way I'm cutting mine with my hand. Use your shop board. I always do it like that, so I'm used to it. So please don't do that. You can always use your shop board. So this is my sweet potato I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to peel my sweet potato and I wash it as well. So it's always good to wash it before you use, because there is always sand in it. You don't know who have touched it, where it's coming from. So it's always good to wash it very well before you peel it so that it can look clean. So I'm just going to dice it to the size I want as well. So always use your shop board to dice your food. So this is my yam is ready. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to filter the meat stock. This is the water I use to cook my chicken that I'm going to use to cook this particular meal. So I'm just filtering it because you don't want all these things to be inside your yam. So this is it. So I'm just going to pour it inside the same pot I used to boil my meat. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just going to leave it to be boiling before I add anything else to it. So this is my sweet potato. I've not added yet my onions. My tomatoes I've blended, crayfish and some ginger and garlic and some fish I'm going to be using. Very simple. These are the ingredients I'm going to be using. So my yam is boiled, so I just let it boil before I add my sweet potato, because sweet potato cook quicker, just the same way plantain cook quicker, because the plantain is already half ripe. Because it's already half ripe, so it cook quicker. So if you don't want it to melt too much, just because I don't want mine to be melt too much, that is why I didn't put it the same time I put the yam, because yam take a little bit time to cook. So now I just add my plantain to the sweet potato as well. So I just giving it a good stir. Because I'm using meat stock, sometimes your food can start burning at the bottom of the pot, so I'm just trying to make sure that it's not burning. That is why I'm stirring it like that. So guys, at this point I'm going to be adding my onions and my ginger and garlic to it. So now I'm just going to add my tomatoes as well. This is my blended tomatoes with my pepper and everything inside. So I'm just going to give it a little twist of and pour it back inside. Look at it guys. If you don't want it to be like too watery, you can put little bit of water. Don't use all your meat stock, depends on the quantity of meat stock you are using, so you know the quantity you want to put. But I want mine to look like this, so it's not too watery, it's quite thick. And if you are cooking your yam porridge, it's not thick, you can always just mash your yam. So I'm just adding my crayfish and my salt. I didn't add a lot of salt because the meat stock already have salt in it. So I'm just going to give it a proper stir. Guys, if you have watched me down to this place, don't forget to give me a follow. And don't forget to tell me where you are watching me from, so that when I create a video next time, I will be giving you a shout out. So I'm just adding my cube to it. I'm just going to give it a little stir just to make sure it's not burning. At this point, if you feel like it's not thick enough, just bring out one or two of your yam and your potato and just match it and put it back. So I'm just adding my turkey to it, which I did in the air fryer. If you want to know the process I normally use to do my crayfish, leave it in the comment section below. I do my turkey as well, because I always make sure my crayfish is blended. I put it in the container, keep it, and I make sure that I do my turkey and my fish from the air fryer. If you want to see the process, let me know in the comment section below. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of stir, then I'll cover it to boil. At this point, you can add your oil. If you don't want to add your oil, you can always eat it like this. So you just add your oil and give it a good stir. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are coming across my video for the first time. If you are watching me on Facebook, on TikTok or Instagram, please don't forget to give me a follow. If you are watching me on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to tell me where you are watching from so that I'll give you a shout out in my next video. My food is ready, guys. Look at it. Look at this yam porridge. Look at how nice it look. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy watching this video.